To piece together your stand for this month's SHELFie box, you're going to start with the black frame, or in my case, the black frame. Yours may be whatever other color, but that thin arch, and that's going to go at the very top. So out of the frame of the video here, I was just getting my glue ready. It was a little bit clogged, so it took me a second, but then I just applied a thin line and put it at the very top here. Before this dries, you really want to start getting the bottom part on though. You're going to start with this cutout, cutout part, U-shaped cutout. I don't know. It's not really U-shaped because it's very, right angled and whatnot, but put that at the very bottom, and then you can adjust your arch to make sure that it's even on both sides. Mine didn't touch to that cutout perfectly, but that's okay because the next piece we put on is actually slightly wider, so it hides anything like that. So then you're gonna put on this big rectangle and then the lattice piece here, and I did put glue kind of on the outside and then a little bit in the middle too, so that it laid perfectly flat. The glue I'm using is the Barely Art. Again, you can get this from Amazon. We will put a link to that in the newsletter as well, so take a look at our Amazon link for any recommended products. You will be gluing this you're gluing all of this together just like I'm doing here. So I went ahead and put some glue on the back there, lined it up, kind of centered it, and then here I just took it apart to add glue because I couldn't really tell exactly where it was going to end and whatnot. Anyways, you're going to glue it to the back, just know that. And then you have a round circle that you're going to put on top of they kind of look like beads, I guess, hanging there. And then to assemble the stand part, or like the base of the stand, you're going to start with the widest and you're going to work up to the smallest. So you'll have 3 kind of more decorative ones and then 1 plain rectangular one. And while the glue is wet, make sure you kind of slide the stand in there so that everything's lined up perfectly. I have in the past not lined things up perfectly and then they don't stand up so well. So make sure you get that as centered as possible. The best way to do it again is just to stick the thing in there while everything's still wet. Hopefully that makes sense. I did take a little wet brush to just clean up some of the glue and then let that dry.